Hello one and all, this is Luckless Lovelocks. Welcome back to Urban Empire and the city of Lovelocks. And we're about to make a new district. I'm pretty excited about that. I think we might actually be able to use city funds to do it as well, if we can convince the political parties to support it. Maybe I should try a sparse grid this time. But I am going to connect it to the main city. I think that's the smartest thing to do. Maybe build it over here. Build like kind of a strangely shaped district. Right now it's too small. Okay. How much is this? 222,000. So this is just going to be a smaller district. You know what? I'm not really a fan of the sparse grid here. Why don't we go with the default grid? Wow, that looks weird. Ah, let's try it. Change my mind again. I just want to see what the different grids do. So we'll build a smaller one and see if we can get this passed by the city council. Looks like it shouldn't be a problem. If we go with... Does this change it? No, it doesn't. But if we make it bigger, is that gonna... It does. So the larger it is, it looks like the harder it will be to get it passed through the city council. Interesting. It's going to be a whole thing to figure out about this game. About like what size districts to build, where to put them, what sparsity they should be, like, or what kind of grid they should have. Like, it's going to be really interesting to figure that out. So I'm still not sure. It looks like there's a lot of stuff that's locked about districts as well. Okay, let's try this. Spread selection. Now you can change the spread of your district. You should change the spread in accordance to your RCI demands. That's residential, commercial, and industrial. You can see the RCI demands from the top left corner of the screen. RCI stands for residential, commercial, and industrial. It tells you how much demand there is for any particular type of district. If there's a high residential demand, you should build more residential buildings. If there's a high commercial demand, you should build more commercial, and so forth. Makes sense. A lot like SimCity. Matching those demands will lead to faster growth and happier city overall. So it looks like there's no demand at all for anything. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to confirm this because oh, wait, what's this? Oh, I see. So I can change the slider here. Since it looks like there's no demand for anything, I'll keep it where it is. Okay, confirm it. Oh, should I try to build like a clinic in here? We either need a clinic or a police station. Or theater. I feel like clinics might be the best thing to build. How much? I don't know. If I'm gonna build a clinic, it should be like here, right? To cover like the largest area. So I'm not gonna build a clinic there. I'm gonna add a service to either Edgeworth or Centerburg. If I do build one. All right, let's go for it. Normal vote should be approved. I don't need to use anything to approve it. Australia Gazette got new stories. Economy slowing down, warns experts. All good things come to an end. Sooner or later, prices for your exports will drop or import prices will rise. Property market may suddenly devalue. A bank may fail or a strike may cripple industry. This almost always means nothing more than a return to a balanced economy, but it can also foreshadow disaster. Very pessimistic. Native Americans forced onto reservations. The Indian Wars are a series of battles between the American armies and various Indian tribes after the Civil War. Bad things are happening in America. Modern Prometheus reaches Soralia. I think we read this before. A number of amateur scientists have risen dramatically since publication of this British novel. We're just waiting on this vote. Let's increase the speed. Researching photography. Oh, they're trying to change the outcome of the vote. City council vote's ready, and we've got a school system decision to make. I mean, it's overwhelmingly going to be approved. So let's just do this. 1, 2. A few stragglers there. Council starts debate. Okay. School system. Luckily, the Emperor still trusts you enough to ask for your advice. Oh, that's good. There is plans for a national school system, and the Emperor wants to know your opinion about educational principles. Oh, that's awesome. The parties have their own opinions too. What is the most important thing to be taught to the children? Thirst for learning, health and fitness, religion, and discipline. I would say thirst for learning. You got to teach them how to learn, and they will learn on their own, in my opinion. This time the Emperor was convinced by your reasoning and agreed. Bonus to personal growth. Nice for grammar schools, +2. Goodwill with the Free Democratic Party, +2. Of course, that was the obvious choice. Okay, let's head back. So here's Farnham. I'm going with the names that they're giving me. I like them so far. So I guess that's going to maybe create more green space? Because it looks like it's the same type of buildings. Right to own property. It's hereby proposed women should be allowed to hold property titles. Do you... Yes, I support. You kidding me? Oh, look at where it stands. It's kind of in like a gray area there. So what's the effect? Demand change for social life for female citizens +2. So there's going to be a higher demand for social life from women. Brain power production added to the courthouse. Bonus to social life service for female citizens. Definitely supporting it. And it looks like everyone's approving it, so sounds good. Nagging in the courtroom. Government debating women's right to represent themselves. There's an ongoing debate in the government on whether or not women should have the right to stand in court. Currently, a woman must be represented by a man if they want to have a say in any legal matters. But this may soon change, as a bill is being proposed that would abolish the requirement for a male representative. It's just crazy to think of these times when women had so few rights, and it's still not a perfect. We're still not in a perfect system, but things are a lot better, I'd say. Okay, so this is the same stories. How is this going? Is this overwhelmingly going to be supported? I think. So I don't need to even bother with that. We're probably at the point where we should build another district too. So we're starting to build up money. Free Democratic Party wins the election. Physiocratic Party second. So should I try to build another... I feel like I should try to build another district. Maybe over here. Or up here. Just looking at... So if I look at... I'm trying to decide which is best. This is the regular grid. This is the dense grid. And this is the sparse grid. You know what? Let me cancel this. I just want to take a look at this. Let's pause. We look at Edgeworth. There's 751 residents here. 765 in Centerburg. I feel like this might still be... Farnham might be still developing. There's 464 residents. Road capacity 23,000. Running costs 38. Running costs for Centerburg is higher, but we also have two services there. What's the breakdown? Elite 14, middle class 19, working class 20, student 32, lower class 15. A lot more working class and middle class here. A lot more elite over here. And students as well. That's strange because the school's over here. So I wonder if, and over here, what is it? What's the breakdown? Elite, middle class, kind of more evenly spread. More similar to Edgeworth. Your students. I just don't understand, I guess it affects how many people could possibly live there. I don't exactly know what effect the grids have. Let's go with another default grid. Maybe up here? Fill this out, maybe? Oh, that's a strange shape. 39,000 should be approved. Got lots of money. Should I make them bigger? That's the question. I think what's going to happen is eventually these are going to start to get really negative. We're going to have to start building more services. So maybe we could build this one to be a bit smaller. And we can add, what's the demand? Residential demand's higher. So should we go like 70% residential? Since industrial is at -1. It's a bit wonky, I know. That's fine. Let's see if we can add a clinic. Covering a pretty large area of our city if we put it here. Oh, I see. Optimal range is that green area, and then weaker range. Wow, that's so small. That optimal area is so small. How much is that? That's 500,000. We could still get it through, so let's try that. So we'll finally have a clinic. We'll vote. Okay. See if that goes through. Oh, unexpected marriage. What is this? You've never had much time nor interest for romance. Suddenly, you surprise even yourself by getting married. Your bride is Anna Maria, an artist who you have sometimes worked with. You enjoy her company, nothing more, until one day she asked, rather bluntly, if you'd like to marry her. What made you say yes? Oh, okay, so we have no choice. We say yes. You've been lonely, you want to have a family. It's likely your only chance to marry. How about you love her? Maybe? Because it's not a choice. Want to have a family? Oh, I see. +2 socialite, -2 solitarian. +2 soft, -2 cruel. +2 cynical, -2 gullible. I don't want to be cruel. I like the family choice. The thought occurred to you quite late in life, but you'd like to have children. And Anna Maria, who is skilled and smart, is not at all a bad choice for a wife. She's the first person who truly understands your need for quiet, solitary work. You in turn encourage her to pursue an artistic career. Nice. Okay. So we're gonna start a family. I wonder how that plays out in terms of like the dynasty. Like, what if we had not chosen that? Would we have not had kids, and like that would have been the end of our dynasty? I'm not really sure. Not really sure how that works in this game. Strange imports. Oh, here it is again. The llama. So one of you guys was telling me this is actually from Tropico, this llama thing, and not from SimCity. But there is llamas in SimCity as well. So, since this is the publisher of Tropico, I'm assuming it's a reference to that. Eccentric businessman has just imported a llama. Since the llama can live in his garden in Centerburg, but his neighbors all object. I'm fine with it. Llama whose name is now Tom. Oh, that's a nice name. Moved to the businessman's garden. The neighbors are still complaining a bit, but even they have to admit that Tom is quite cute. I think we made the right choice. What? -2 physical environment? But it's a llama. Oh, but +2 fun. That's fine because we were ahead on physical environment anyways. Behind on fun. And that reminds me, I should take a look. Where are we? So we're at -1 social life in Centerburg. Where are we struggling? Health. Health here. Security. Health security as well. But environment's up everywhere. Okay, how's this district going? We're fine on district. We're fine on both these votes. Just have to wait till they pass. Ready for you. Begin the voting. No surprises here. Nice, we have our new district along with... Oh, this is way bigger than what it looked like. When I was gonna drop the clinic, it was like this size. I wonder if that's because we increased the... No, we increased the funding to the grammar school. Look at that green area. So I'm thinking next up we want to build a police station. Where do we build it? I'm not sure. Maybe in Edgeworth. Somewhere here. Oh, you can relocate services. Endorse the service. One boost to quality costs 10,000. That's neat. Protect building. We don't have the technology for it yet. Kind of want to click on... I just kind of want to look around and click on some of these buildings to see what we can do. Happiness, general info, residence. Oh, neat. You can see a breakdown of who lives in each building. Oh, is this just residential buildings as a whole? I'm not really sure what that means. It's all 100%. Happiness. Not sure exactly what those stats mean. They look weird. They look all maxed out. Range. Because I had it paused or something. Try unpausing it. Nope. I think, okay, it's deselecting the building. Remote business. Low density. Oh, I see. The building is low density. What about the commercial buildings over here? Low. So it's all low density. Gas grid. It's a cafe. Cool. What else do we have in the city? Cafe. Newspapers. Lots of cafes. Restaurant. Cafe. Need some new types of businesses. Restaurant. Cafe. Where's my shoe stores? Mixed building. A pub. Cafe. People really like their drink and their food in Lovelocks. Okay, what are we working on now? City Council ready to vote on right to own property. Looks like it's going to pass overwhelmingly, which I'm happy with. Hereby propose that women be allowed to hold property titles. That's awesome. But there's going to be a demand for change in social life. What does this mean? Social life is increased by certain municipal services and some edicts that contribute to the social life of citizens. I should maybe take a look at the edicts again to see if there's anything I want to pass. Women gain more rights, allowed to stand in court. The bill to give women the right to stand in court has passed. Apparently, women's rights advocates were able to turn enough heads in the government to see their point of view that women are capable of knowing what's best for them and don't need a man's counsel in legal matters. What's next? Women as lawyers representing men? There's at least one certainly positive aspect to the matter. The bill will make it easier to have women testify in court. Oh, what's this? Ether used as surgical painkiller. Halogenated ether shown effective at sedating patients in surgery. Would allow more effective patient treatment. National Cerulean Party to split. Oh, here we go. An anonymous insider claims that unless internal conflicts are resolved, the party will tear itself apart. National Cerulean Party. That's these guys, right? I wonder if we should use up our goodwill with them before they split. Dull newspapers. The editor of the local newspaper comes to you. The newspaper mainly publishes local news, advertisements, and rather dull accounts of council meetings. Its readers are demanding more entertaining content, such as serials and gossip. The editor is afraid to publish such content without your permission. Allow that. I don't really want to be controlling the press, do I? Stories of decent quality are fine, no way. You can publish whatever he wishes. I'm gonna go with stories of decent quality. I want good quality stories. I'm not trying to say what he can publish, but I want them to be of high quality. I think that's fair. Paper started publishing serial stories, which have been enjoyed especially by the middle class readers. Awesome. Okay, let's go back. I'm thinking I should probably try to build a police station, maybe in Edgeworth. Where is security the lowest? -2. I think it's -2 everywhere. Let's try to build a police station in Edgeworth. Zoning's fine. Structure's fine. Let's go police station. Holy wow, that's big. That's a big building. The problem with doing that is that it gets rid of some of the population. More of like a central area. Here's good. Actually, maybe not there because there's this area here that it's going to cover where there's just not going to be anything. There. It takes up a whole block just about. Confirm service. So everyone's going to vote for it. That's good. Post district. Quicken vote. So I can... I guess I could bribe someone to make the vote go faster? No, I don't think that's a bribe. It just costs 2 prestige. Our vote should be fine. Everyone's going to approve it. Okay, let's get things moving again. So that'll get the average security probably into the positive. Got an achievement. Nice. Making good money. Everything's going really well in this city, I'd say. We're starting to build up our services. Getting a lot of research done. What I'd like to try... Oh, tragedy. No, what's this? Your wife, Anna Maria, has borne you a son. But at what cost? She contracted childbed fever in the hospital. Oh, no. And died 9 days after giving birth. Before her death, she asked you to name your son Giacomo after her grandfather. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. I'm sorry. And so you did. What is your reaction to the tragedy? Doctors did the best they could. Blame the hospital. Blame yourself. I think the doctors did. I mean, I can't be sure. I'm only guessing, but I think we want to support our services. You're devastated by the loss, but you're sure that nothing could have saved your wife. Personal growth. My personal growth goes up by 4. Pessimist trait, +2. Becoming more of a pessimist. And here is the vote. Let's do this. So I think I was trying to push things maybe too quickly before. I needed to build up some capital before I could start building up my districts. The reason why the political parties didn't want to support me was because we had no money. Great, so we have a police station now. And I'm probably going to build... What's our demand here? There isn't much demand for anything, but I feel like if I build another district, people will populate it. Everything's looking good, but what we need is some fun. So maybe that's what I'll put in the next district. Either that, or I'll put a theater in Centerburg. Maybe like here-ish. I kind of want to. Maybe I can make that would be cool. Maybe I can make like an entertainment district. Free Democratic Party wins the elections. Okay, Free Democratic Party is second. Prophet Joseph Smith lynched. Holy artifact missing. What? Founder and prophet of Mormonism, Joseph Smith is pulled from a jail cell by a mob and hanged. Wow. Talking about the National Cerulean Party splitting again. Wonder if that's actually going to happen, or if they're just going to tease it for a while. Let's build one more district over here, and maybe make it like an entertainment district. They're going to make it dense. I don't know if it's better to build like larger districts or smaller districts. I guess if you build them smaller, you have more control, right? So, I don't know. Because then you could set things individually by district. Commercial demand is high. Okay. Illegal district shape? What? I thought it was... Seemed like maybe approved. That's weird. It's pretty pricey. Nah, I don't really like that. I wish those roads would connect. You know what? Let's cancel this. Can I make like a... This could be interesting. Just got like a longer district. Legal shape. What is it? What's wrong with the shape? That's weird. 344,000. People will still support it. This is gonna be this is gonna be our entertainment district, kind of in the middle of everything. That's so strange. This will be our land plan. We're gonna go with more business, more commercial. Maybe less, maybe no industry. There's not much demand for industry, and it'll be like 50-50 residential and 50-50 residential and business. Kind of like the way an entertainment district would be. Although it would mainly be business. Let's try it. Let's try like a 70-30 business. Okay, and then we want to build a theater. It's going to be this kind of the center point, the focus of this district. Could build it right in the middle, but I wanted to cover areas over here, so right there seems good. 750,000. This is like the biggest district we've built so far. Roll a vote. All right. How's it going? Okay, there's some swaying going on. Want to make sure this district goes through.
Photography is a tough life. You can be taken, framed, exposed, shot, captured, and hung all in the same day.
Wow, that is quite... that's quite a pessimistic view on photography. So we unlocked spying, just to remind you guys. You can spy on a political party to uncover dirt. Dirt can be used as political leverage by blackmailing or vilifying. Got the photographer shop, the furniture shop. It's a good time to unlock these shops since we have this commercial district built up. You can ban prostitution. What do we want to research next? And look, I bet you this goes to the second era. Oh, maybe not. Oh, wow, look at that. Is that what that means? That unlocks... Oh, it's already unlocked, so I can research that if I want to. Interesting. I'm supposed to keep things in the first era for this pre-release look at the game, so I'm going to stick to that. Customer process. Density selection. Do we already have that? Could select the density of a district. Interesting. Increase the sales in certain industries. If we want to go industrial, we can go that way. Rights of man. Raise workshop wages. Workshop. Gives work to the unemployed. City curfew. Loitering ban. Regulate gambling. This is all the no fun stuff. I don't want that. Maybe sanitation's the way to go. We can start building parks. In a port sewer system. Yeah, I'm going to go with sanitation. Financial aid for running water. Medical industry, pharmacy. Yeah, this is the way to go, I think. I find like we're researching things faster than we can build them, but maybe that's just because I still don't know what I'm doing, so like maybe I should have been building up the districts faster, and I would be able to build some of these things a bit quicker as well because I'd have more money. You've unlocked the ability to spy on parties. Nice. This is going to be fun. Spying is used to gather political dirt, which is sensitive information that parties prefer to keep secret. Dirt can be used to pressure parties into making favorable decisions, affect party voting, or gain goodwill. Aggressive use of dirt will come at a cost in party-related goodwill. Oh, here we go. So let's go to City Council. Let's see how we can spy on people. Select a party and spy on it. Click on the spy button. Who do we want to spy on? Probably the most powerful party. That would be the Free Democratic Party. Spy Party. Excellent game, by the way. Your assistant will snoop around. With some luck, he will find something of importance. You'll be notified if that happens. That will enable you to blackmail or vilify or expend the dirt for political leverage. Oh, and I have to spend 20,000 to do it? I got plenty of money. So you want your assistant to try to dig some dirt on Free Democratic Party. That'll cost you about 20,000 personal funds. Okay, let's do it. Back to the city screen. Your assistant will snoop around. With some luck, he will find something of importance. You'll be notified if that happens. That will enable you to blackmail. Okay, yeah, we already read that. All right, guys. I feel like this is probably a good time to wrap up this episode, and we're gonna find out if we can dig up any dirt on the party in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. Just a reminder, this game comes out on Friday, January 20th. Friday from the week Friday when this video is going to be released. So if you're enjoying it, I would highly suggest checking it out. I'm liking it a lot, and they keep adding more folds to the game, and it's making it more interesting. I really like the political intrigue, and I like that I kind of have a better grasp on how things work financially, but there's still so much more to learn. So much more to learn. This is Luckless Lovelocks signing off for now, and I love you all.